What's good, man? It's Terrio. Just want to show y'all where I've been at for the last year. This is where we've been at, though. I ain't do too much vlogging over here because main focus was the grind. So this is where we was at. Downtown Huntsville. I'll talk to y'all when I get inside, though. Hold up. Emptied it out. So this is where I've been at the last year. In the studio, grinding, figuring it out. But I didn't even know why I was over here. I'm like, I was in another spot. Then I was looking at a house, and it kind of fell through. So I just had to make like a quick decision, and I ended up over here. But what's crazy is like I used to dream about living downtown in these projects over here. Not those right there, but like all the way over there close to the building. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's where I grew up as a kid. Like as a kid. We didn't move out the projects till I was probably like 8 or 9 years old. So, waking up every morning and seeing like, where I come from and remembering all of those struggles, remember all the stuff my mama was going through, remembering all the stuff my grandmama was going through. Like my grandmama actually still stay over there in those projects. And I just sat over there with her for probably 2 hours one day. Yeah, like I was saying, my grandmama, she still stay over there in those projects. I was just over there with her. Like 2 days ago, I took her Christmas gifts and everything. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm drying the last little load of clothes. I just got everything out of here. I just cleaned up, and y'all, let's see where we at next, man. Y'all think y'all gonna like it. I know my kids is loving it, and I'm loving it, and yeah, man. I don't know, I really don't want to make this video too long, but I feel like, God put me through certain things to inspire other people to, like I gotta tell the testimony in order for, people that ain't seeking God, or the people that's been seeking God and they kind of feel like he don't hear you, things like that. So I wish I should have left that dry erase board in here. But long story short is, I drew on a dry erase board. I wanted a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, over 2,000 square feet, and a gated in yard. And the date I put on there was December 12th. Now I'm gonna fast forward. There was a house that I was looking at that was in the area. It was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It was like 1,800 square feet. I was supposed to meet the realtor over there. She ended up not showing up. And I had been looking at other houses. Like we went to Coleman. We went to like all these other different places. But, I went by myself this time, and the house wasn't available. Somebody had got it. And then she was like, well, you could take a look at this one if you want to. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll take a look at it. And before she got there, I had already went over there to try to look at it. And, like, you ever been in like a community where people don't, like, you got this one neighbor that's like an eyesore in the community, and the house is next to that. And I'm already in real estate, so I done been to some of these rundown houses and stuff like that. But the houses were super nice. They were brand new, probably only been built about a year, but it was like next to somebody that had a lot going on. So I was like, nah, I don't want that. So I just told her, like, don't even show up, like, it's cool, I'll keep looking. And it was this other house that I was like, it meet all of the qualifications, all the criteria that I was looking for. So I was like, man, let me just stop by here and you know, just see what the, like, let me look in the windows or whatnot. But when I end up pulling up to the house, and the lockbox was open and the key was laying out, and I was like, what the world? So, cause normally I know, like, I ain't gonna tell y'all that little secret, but anyway, this lockbox was already open and the key was laying out, and I was like, what the world? Mind you, now this is December 12th. This is the last day that I said I need to, you know, that I had to find my house by, and I just end up randomly. I feel like the Holy Spirit led me over there, but I end up going to the house. The key was out. I opened the door. I walked around the house. I went in the backyard, and I was just like, this it. But mind you, now this house was a little bit out of the budget that I created for myself. So that's another thing. Like, always stay open to, like, things that God have for you. Like, don't limit yourself, because yeah, like, you'll miss out on blessings. Like, don't rely on your own understanding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some things you just not gonna understand. Don't sit and dwell on it. Like, give it to God, let him do it, because the stuff that he does is, you can't even imagine it. Like, he goes beyond what you know what I'm saying, may be thinking. So I applied for it, I got approved, but I had got approved under, like, certain qualifications, certain criteria or qualifications or something. But let's just, I want to fast forward again because I don't want to make this video too long. But those qualifications that they try to you know, say, oh, well, you got to do this and this, I still did all of that. And when I went to go pick the keys up, they was like, oh, because we didn't put my wife on it at first, and then when we got my wife's information in, you know, that's another thing. Like, sometimes we be thinking, oh, because we come from the hood, this, that, and the third, that we be trying to skip steps or trying to find a loophole. When sometimes, you know, when you working with God, you know, like, that don't, none of that stuff matter. He gonna make sure you get what you need. But long story short is, we didn't have to do none of the qualifications. We came up with the money. Like, we had all the money that we needed. Yeah, we had everything. And then they was just like, y'all don't need that. And I was like, what? And they was like, y'all don't need it. Like, y'all good. I picked the keys up and everything. But, you know, every time I tried to rely on my own understanding, it was like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, this ain't within my budget right now. But God kept saying, he kept bringing me back to when you pulled up to that house on December 12th, Centerio, the door was open. I opened that door for you. And that was the revelation that I had to hold on to keep going. Because every time I would throw the towel in, like, man, let's just go look at something else, I looked at so many houses. Like, so many houses. Like, I'm talking about, y'all don't even want to know, but I looked at so many houses, and it just kept coming back to me. God kept coming back to me. He kept saying, the door was open. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that was a sign, you know, like, just walk through the door. Like, don't worry about all the ins and outs or all the in-betweens. Like, just walk through the door. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's my testimony. But, you know, just probably 2 years ago, I was in Birmingham, staying in a weekly stay. My daughter, probably 3 months old, down there trying to, you know what I'm saying, make it happen, trying to, you know, figure it out. And all he kept saying was, Terrio, I got you. Terrio, I got you. Terrio, I got you. Just hold on. Like, I don't talk about my testimony a lot, but I feel like, you know, how he just made all this happen is that, you know, I got to start, like, you know, talking about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, because I feel like that's the only way it's gonna bring people to Christ, bring people closer to God, you know, and you know what I'm saying, for the people that be lost or don't know what's going on, like, you know, me and my wife, we gon', I mean, she already do it, but I be in the cut. Like, I don't really, do too much. But yeah, man, just keep trusting God, keep putting God first. And matter of fact, did I take it down? Nope, it's still up here. It's still up here. I done cleaned everything out of this apartment, but this. So, you know what I'm saying? Put God first, everything else will fall in place. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, because this was like a stressful process, you know what I'm saying? Getting all this done, moving, all this stuff, but yeah, we got it done, man. We got it done, and we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep grinding, we're gonna keep growing, we're going to keep going up. So, man, like I always tell y'all, don't forget, you the greatest thing that ever happened to this earth. You a genius and you a rich one.